My parents laughed when my sister inherited Grandpa's classic car collection worth millions and told me, "You're better off sticking to your mechanic job." Then Grandpa's lawyer stood up and my mom started screaming. I've always been the practical child, which is apparently another way of saying the forgettable one. My older sister Lauren was the dream. She was the one with piano lessons, debate club trophies, and the kind of college brochures that came in glossy envelopes. My parents used to leave those brochures on the kitchen counter like they were museum pieces. Meanwhile, I learned early not to ask for much. When Lauren got a new car at 16, a shiny white convertible with leather seats, I got Dad's old pedal bike with the handles falling off due to rust. When Lauren needed tutoring, my parents hired the best private instructor in the county. When I struggled in math, Dad told me to figure it out because life doesn't hand you solutions. The message wasn't even subtle. Lauren was the investment. I was the fallback. The only person who treated me like I mattered was Grandpa Frank. He lived 30 minutes away in a small brick house with a detached garage that always smelled like motor oil and old leather. Every Saturday, I'd show up around 9 in the morning and he'd already have coffee waiting and the garage doors open. Inside were cars in various states of repair, classics from another era. He didn't talk much at first. He'd just hand me a wrench and point. Over time, he started explaining things. Engines tell you what they need if you listen, he'd say. Same with people. While my parents spent weekends driving Lauren to competitions and recitals, I spent mine learning how to rebuild carburetors and polish chrome until it reflected like glass. Grandpa never called me the smart one or the talented one. He just said I had patience. "You don't rush things," he told me once. That's rare. That was enough. When Grandpa passed away last month, my parents were excited. Rather than being sad, they showed anticipation of what was about to come. They started talking about his cars constantly. "Those things must be worth a fortune now," Mom said over dinner one night, not even trying to lower her voice. Dad nodded. "Especially that red convertible. That alone has to be hundreds of thousands." Lauren chimed in too, casually mentioning, "I'm selling all that scrap once I inherit it. I'm not as dumb as Grandpa to hoard literal cash and not be able to spend it on something useful." I stayed quiet, not because I agreed with them, but because I missed Grandpa. I missed those Saturdays, the smell of oil, the quiet conversations, the way he'd nod